Welcome everyone to my testing stream here. I'm hoping this will be better than the last time. I do have the volume on. Hopefully it isn't too loud. I'm trying to make sure that my voice overshadows the volume because I realized in the last two Let's Plays you could barely hear me. So here we are again at Final Fantasy VI testing stream. Here. I'm hoping this will be better than the last time. So I do have the volume on. Hopefully it isn't too loud. I'm trying to make sure that any game I've played before. If you don't know me, my name is Clockwork. I'm better known as Pub Shackle or Centaur Man EXE. I've been around a while, sadly enough. I used to do Let's Plays back in the day on my old channel, Centaur X EXE, or Centaur Man EXE, however you call it. You may remember me doing the original playthrough of Final Fantasy IV. Not the bad English version, but the re-release for Game Boy Advance. This is Final Fantasy VI Advance. So it does have a few extras and changes to it that you didn't see originally. One thing I noticed about this game is that I ended up getting a different copy from a patcher. Basically my original copy, so I'm back a couple because I had to like fiddle with the save state, but I had to like destroy the whole ROM. So quick back story here. Last night I was trying to play it. I had to delete the video because the ROM was completely corrupted, so I had to get a brand new one. When I went and got a brand new ROM, I had to search the web for a patch that would bypass some stuff on it so that I could actually play the game. Hopefully the background noise here doesn't get to anyone's nerves. If so, I'll go ahead and... Oh, someone's already posted. Yes! Alright, I will go close the windows. Give me just a moment, everyone. I'm going to pause the game for a second. You're going to see my screen look all crazy. I apologize. Alright. So, can't wait to make a highlight reel out of this one. No, sir. Alright, so here we are. I'm going to actually continue playing Final Fantasy VI Advance. And again, we're just going to catch up here. You may say I only have one file. It's because I typically only play with one file. So let's start. Loading data, yes. You may note I'm kind of far away from Figaro Castle, and I've been set back so far it's not even funny. Give me just a moment. I'm going to very quickly adjust the screen here. There we go. Alright. It's adjusted. There we go. So we're at our first battle. Obviously, I'm having a little problem starting my stream. The first thing I noticed is that this copy seems to have some changes to it that I've never seen even in the original game. Apparently, someone tried to use the international version and patched it with the international piece. Unfortunately, the international version gives some very weird stuff. For those of you who don't know, Japan is known for doing these weird, like, extra releases. When I turned this one on, it actually had 10 languages on it, not just fitted to 5 for the US. I also noticed that this game seems to have a little bit of change in it, in the fact that your characters come pre-equipped with a couple items that they didn't normally have. Finally made it to Figaro Castle. For those of you who saw my last playthrough, you know I'm just going to skip reading all this because I've already done it once and I just want to get through the stupid thing. So let's just move, shall we? Yeah, let's just use those quick motions. Let's see, let's just go on here. Let's just get to this part. Again, you've already seen this. If you've watched my Let's Plays already, then you already know that I've already met Edgar and he's already been on this part. Yes, I am forwarding through, so I'm very sorry for everyone who's watching. Alright, so now I'm caught back up to the exact point I was before. Alright, so here we go. Now I'm back to where I was, finally. So we're going to explore Figaro Castle, or Figaro Castle. I don't really know how you're supposed to say it. I've always called it Figaro. I know it's supposed to be Figaro. Let's get that Phoenix down. Here. Now I do find it very interesting that some of the changes in the advanced version, especially the advanced international version, include this little charm. For one thing, she's considered a Magitech elite for the rest of the game. Another, she comes pre-equipped with poison, regen, and fire. And I definitely know in the regular version of the game she doesn't have it. There are no Espers, thankfully. She does, however, have this little gem. She has the growth egg and safety bit, which I'm not sure. According to when I turned this on, I was given a choice, because again I had to play all the way back up to this point. I was given one of two choices. I had easy, medium, or macro mode. And I chose macro mode, whatever the heck that means, and I obviously chose English. So that's how this is going to play out today. Alright, so here we go. What do you have to talk to them? You know there's a room over here that I will most definitely end up using later to buy stuff. Let's buy. I need to stock potions. Got 15 of them. Phoenix Downs. Always get 5 when you first start this game. You can always buy it. I'm thinking the macro version is actually like an easy version. I'm not really sure. It's not really as easy as easy version was, because easy version basically I barely had to try. I got here with like already a level 15. Now I'm going to need Bio Blaster, Noise Blaster, and Auto Crossbow, which secret items. Noise Blaster, Auto Crossbow. Okay, good. So I'm already equipped for Edgar when he comes with me. That's good, because he's like the most powerful character for a while. For anyone who's ever played Final Fantasy VI, the original, Edgar is the mofo to have. That's right. Yes, no rest. Let's just get through this annoyance. Do. Alright. Do you want to come in here and talk to me? Our king showers his attention to women, young, old, pretty or plain. No one is safe. That sounds like a real lecture. Not too long ago, the king tried to hit on the high priestess. Oh, did she ever let him have it? I'm sure she's made a pass or two at him already, hasn't he? Alright, let's go ahead and go upstairs, because there is something downstairs that's kind of important. Talk to this guy. This is Figaro Castle in the desert. This room. Talk to this guy. High priestess. Edgar has a twin brother, you know. He is such a nice boy, always thinking of his family. Now we cut to Edgar. And Sabin. Edgar, what's wrong with Dad? Why is everyone talking about a successor? Are you blind? Haven't you seen how thin his face has become? What do you mean? Edgar? Crying? Edgar's twin brother, who traded the throne for his own freedom. Sabin. I like the name Sabin, actually. It's pretty cool. Yeah, Sabin, actually, of course, as you must know, you don't actually get him for quite a while. Ah, yes, Sabin. I'm sure he's a fine man by now. He was just a boy when he left. Even smaller child than his brother. He didn't look that small. I often wonder where he is now and what he's doing. That's a sad story. She doesn't even right. His Highness said he'd marry me when I'm old enough. Oh my. Child, you have no idea what he's been doing. The Gashilian Empire has already overthrown all 3 of the other nations of the southern continent. It's only a matter of time before they wrap up here. Or wind up here. Whatever it is. Alright, so we have to go to the other side now. So you remember there's another way. Just skirt the edge of this place and go to the other side. Oh, that's right, because you automatically exit. Go back in. Ah. So beautiful. Forgot about that stupid little bug. So apparently when they first programmed this game, they didn't actually think about people trying to walk around the castle. There's a huge bug, as you see, that what will happen is it'll like boot you right back to the main map screen. I'm not gonna read most of their plots. Lone Wolf comes in play later. You will actually pick your pocket in the later, so I think it's when you get to the next half of this game it's called the World of Ruin. And by now, if you haven't played this, I'm not really meaning to spoil anything, but the game is cut into 2 halves. Seriously, go listen to Watch Out for Fireballs. They do a great job of it. They talk about the whole game, beginning to end. If there's ever been a podcast I'll promote, it's definitely Watch Out for Fireballs. Not to mention my own, but that you have to be a Pony fan for most of the stuff I talk about when they're echoes. Yeah, so yeah, downstairs now. This castle's really horribly designed, even from a game point standard of damage. Okay, these guys just talk about magic. One of the bookcases had something on it. Maybe they took it out for this version. There used to be like a secret in the Super Nintendo version. It's not there, obviously. Let's go down. Boop. Gosh, this is kind of not fun not talking to anyone else. I gotta have more people on this Let's Play channel. More people need to visit. I actually tried to have one of my friends come on and help me with this one, but he actually's in California right now. You may know him, Don Dreamer. So yeah, he's busy. He can't come in right now. Let me just get out of this stupid area. I've done the exploration yet. I swear I remember there's some secret here on the outside of the castle. Maybe it doesn't happen until later in the game when you come back. It's like a couple different secrets. I do know that in the Game Boy Advance version they added a bunch of new things. My understanding is that they added, in the international version, a new couple things, like a new set of abilities that you have, including the ability to learn certain blue mage spells that you couldn't normally learn inside the normal game. Most of them are just really boring stuff. Alright, Edgar, let's talk. Well, how do you like my castle? Edgar, there's someone from the Empire here to see you, sir. Kefka, no doubt. Oh boy. If there was ever a crazy villain, this guy's it. This guy is super psycho. Thui, Emperor Jeshel's stupid orders. Oh! Edgar, you pinhead, why do you have to live out in the middle of a stinking desert? These recon jobs are the pits. Ahem, there's sand in my boots. That's right, work, slaves, work. Hold on, sir. Oh! How pathetic. Sir Kefka, what will bring you? Out of my way! You know, Kefka's a clown. No matter how you put it, he's a clown. He's a crazy clown, but he's a clown. Oh, quick note. Just want to show you this. Well, he doesn't have magic. Oh, that's right, he doesn't activate those yet. Growth egg. The international version seems to have an easy level already built in. You wouldn't be thinking of invading my kingdom next, would you? We all have an alliance. An alliance with this miserable little sandpit? Don't make me laugh. I hear you've been busy down south, taking over the country of 3. Just what is the Empire up to? It's none of your concern. What brings Emperor Geshel's own court mage, Kefka, to my humble castle? A girl of no importance recently escaped from us. We have heard she found refuge here. That wouldn't have been to do with that witch everyone's been whispering about, right? Lie! She merely stole something of minor value. Is she here? That's a tough one. There's more girls in here than grains of sand in the desert. A man couldn't possibly get them all. Oh, Edgar, you know you only stand to lose by trying to hide her from us. I truly hope nothing happens to your precious Figaro. I'm sorry, I always give him the drag queen voice. It doesn't matter. Nothing against drag queens. I'm openly gay myself, but seriously, Kefka is like the drag queen clown of all drag queens. I hates him. Hates him, hates him. He's already home, silly. Now I go all the way back to the throne. I'm pretty sure that's where I have to go. There we go. I didn't like the sound of it. Where's Terra? Take her to her room. I'd love to stay and chat, but the Chancellor and I need to do some planning now. Being a king is not tea and crumpets, if you'll excuse me. Follow me. I know it's not the music playing, but I really hate the music they use for this scene. It's like, it should be more, like, dramatic or something, to be honest. Pretty sure I was supposed to go over here. There we go, yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to drag you around this way without giving you another chance to rest on luck, right? Edgar told me about you. Is it true you're a thief? I'm a treasure hunter! On the surface, Edgar pretends to support the Empire. Truth is, he's collaborating with an underground resistance group called the Returners. I service as their go-between. The old man you met in Narshe is one of us too. The Empire. But I'm an Imperial soldier. Not anymore. They're using you. That's all. Things are different now. It's just, I don't know what I should do. Whenever I try to think, it makes my head hurt even worse. All that matters is that you make your own decisions from now on. You don't have to think too hard right now. You'll know when the time comes. But how will I know if the choice I make is right? What in the... Ooh, that was some lag. Oh yes, this famous scene. It's the Empire, Kefka he. What do you think you were doing? Bring me the girl now. I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, then enjoy the barbecue. Oh, fire, fire, he. Oh, that's right, he's drinking himself. Alright. As I recall... Yes, the castle is on fire. And a change of heart? It seems I have no choice. Boop. Ooh. Or perhaps I do. Oh my, the brave and noble king abandons people to save his own skin. How utterly delightful. Jump! Alright, sink her into the sand! Yoo-hoo! Oh, this is a fun moment. When you realize that the entire castle is really just one giant neck. Figaro Castle Dive Mode! Witness the glory of Figaro! Alright, now seriously, you have to admit that when you first saw this as a kid, you were impressed. The whole castle basically just went under the desert. Because even I was impressed by that. Go! Kill them! Alright, here's some epic battle music. Next. So that she starts out with dual cast, which is kind of nice. In the other version I played, she actually doesn't have that. Oh, see, if you didn't know... Oh yeah, this is the part. What's the matter, Edgar? What made you jump like that all of a sudden? Did you see what I saw? You did, right? Right? Oh yeah, the kid's really something, huh? Really something? That was the magic! Magic! Oh! Magic? She used magic? Terra. Your name was Terra, right? What exactly was that just now? I'm sorry, No, we should be apologizing. I didn't make such a big deal out of it. Nor did I. It just surprised me. I mean, I've never actually seen magic before. Where did you... It doesn't matter, does it, Edgar? Terra can use magic, and we can't. That's all that there is to it. The fact is, her magic could really help us right now. Thank you, Locke. Thank you, Edgar. As a side note... I like how they sing. Does anyone else find it incredibly hilarious that they take time to like, wait for the enemy? The enemy doesn't even attack them the whole time. Bravo, Figaro! Like, why are they walking in zigzags? Oh yeah, they ran past Kefka. Son of a sandworm, you'll pay for this! That was great! Were those bad people? I'm scared. Terra, there's someone we'd like you to meet. Like I told you before, we're members of the Returners. Would you be willing to meet our leader? Magic's going to be the key to winning this war. Magic? That Esper reacted to your magical powers. There's got to be a relationship. I don't any more than you do. These powers just come naturally to me. But no human is born with the power you have. I know, totally doesn't match the music, but you have to understand this part was like really intriguing. Forgive me. What should I do? The Empire will be coming after us. They want your powers for their own. And if they get them, the world is done for. Terra, you want to understand your own powers, don't you? Then I think you should meet with Bannon. He may be able to help you find out more about what you have with them. Well, you have them, whatever. Please, Edgar's right. There's a cave just south here that leads to South Figaro. Let's head to that direction. I forgot how these things control. God, this gives me such vertigo. And yet, this was a thing back in the day. Like, when this first came out, anyone who ever played Final Fantasy, especially when you played Final Fantasy V, you know this, like, pseudo-symmetric Super NES / Game Boy Advance crap was just really new at the time. Yeah, I know. I went way more on purpose. I wanted to see if I could get back around here. Nope, you can't. Okay. I guess you do have to have the airship to go back. Alright, so you're down here. South, across the desert, and then south of the desert. There, that is it. There we go. Alright, so before I go, I'm going to save. And I'm going to actually put a pause on this. Alright, I'm going to be right back for anyone who's, like, paying attention. I do apologize. I'm going to pause the stream for a minute, and, oh. I guess this one doesn't give me the ability to pause. Well, then. Wasn't quite what I expected. Alright. Alright, I'm going to stop the stream and I'll be right back.